Hey YouTube, Dan Otto here, coming at you with my second Little Cup team. Kind of a unique-ish one. So I was looking through the Pokemon in the top 20, and I liked Onyx because of just the raw damage. And so I was like, okay, let's try Spritzee. It's a Charmer. So I was like, okay, let's just try it. And then I was like, okay, so it still loses to it's one of those things where it's like you can win a lot if you like two shield sort of thing, but you're gonna lose like some in like the even one shield and stuff like that. So, and then I was like, okay, I need to. It still loses to why not? So I go through my Pokemon, and I had a Litwick up, and I'm like, well, Ghost, you're gonna double resist the counters. So maybe between the Embers and Flame Charges, I can just ramp up and probably take that out. Plus, there's a lot of like bugs out there. And then I'm like, okay, I'll do that. So I had those two. And then you're a bit weak to because there are sort of like poison darks, right? Poison be weak, the charmer be weak to poison, and dark be weak there. So I put in my shadow um, wooper because I had already built it up, and it was the mud bombs and the super facts. So I did decently well with this team. Still not the. Someone asked in the comments the other day, it's like, what team would you use to go super hard? I'm like, I like get a ton of yellow. I haven't found that one yet. So here we go. They come with their own spritzee, and look at that if they're just going to. It's so the problem is, look at those are resisted charms that I'm already still down to the L. Problem with Ember Flame Charge, if you haven't used it before, it's a really uh, slow charging thing. But look at this; those embers bumped up are going so fast. And now, honestly, I think this is just in two charm down range for both of these Pokemon. Plus, I have the mud bombs for the other one. So I am just going to double shield this, come out with a, that'll register, take this out. I don't think I need to shield. I may shield just because I think I could just charm and reset here. And now I just full farm. I don't even need to throw a charge move because my win condition is just these mud shots all the way here and the charms all the way there to take this out. So again, if you're playing these little cups, you just got to remember how much damage a lot of these moves do. And that's why these charm type moves and rock throw are pretty good just because most things are not tanky enough to deal with it. So that's 3, that's 4, and they tried to catch on Nidoran, and here we go. This is why you have this to deal with these poisons. The problem is, as you can see here, oh, they went for the Poison Fang. Even a resisted Poison Fang, look how much that does. And now I'm probably in Body Slam range because I'm a Shadow and my defense is lowered. So they we get a weird bug where they shield but didn't show up, and I automatically shield because the animation didn't go through. So now we're down to the one shield each of us. I get off this body slam. I don't know if it's going to take it out. I'm going to let this go, probably. And yeah, so I didn't fully get taken out, just survived, but like a resisted poison Pokemon did so much there. Drifloon comes back in. These are all resisted, so there's not much I can do here. But any chip damage is good in this league because why not? Get a charm through. I know these are going to hurt, so I'm going to shield this up. Can I charm all the way down? I cannot. It's a Lickitung. Can I get to a move? I think so. I'm going to bank the move. Because the body slam is resisted and the power whips are resisted. So they're only throwing resisted moves here. I'm hoping I can get to another move here. And I can. And I can maybe put some pressure on shields here. Now I got to move. I don't know if who wins CMP, so I'm just going to go for the extra charm damage. Body slam does not take me out. I'm going to go for the full charm. There we go. Get off the Thunderbolt for the win. So again, if you can, it takes a while to get the Thunderbolt. You're really just mostly in there for the charm damage, quite honestly. But if you can get a Thunderbolt too, it's always nice to grab shield. So terrible lead here. I come in Litwick, met with an Onyx. So this right now is just hard counter city. And I don't think I can get out of this, quite honestly, because this is going to be resisted. They're going to have, they're going to have, first of all, they're going to throw a move and just rock throw a bunch here just to do some chip damage. So I come in Wooper because they can't really throw anything at me. They can throw the resisted Sand Tomb, not resisted, but it still does chip damage. But the rock throws are resisted, so I'm like, maybe if I come out with like 2 moves, But at this point, it's probably just gonna take me too low at this point that I'm now gonna have to come back and spritzee anyways into a. What I probably should have done is maybe just let this let my spritzee go. Oh, it's a ducklet in the back. Does not matter. That's just hard counter, right? Poison on my fairy, rock on my fire, and ducklet on my mud boy. So there's not much you can do in this scenario. This is just a loss. Um, Probably won't even shield at this point. No, there's no point. Not much I can do there. That's just the problem with these little cups, right? So why not? This is one of the ones I'm gonna show you because you still, I was gonna say, you still lose. And now they gave up switch here, and that's great for me because I can survive probably one move, no problem. I don't think I can survive two, but at this point I could just charm down. Two full charms sneaked in, which is great. Not snuck in. They haven't snuck in, but um, that's the way the game is now. So I get that down. Win shield down, as you mostly do with this Pokemon. You spend a shield, but you can just fully charm. They're probably now going to come back in here. At this point, I got to move. So again, it's not going to do a ton, but it's still chip damage if they let it go. They don't let it go. And now the resisted counters, so they're going to probably have to throw a move. And this is good, so that they're going to dump some energy here. And now I'm going to have my ghost on this. And they come in wooper. I could have stayed there. Uh, no, because this is half rock, so it's only neutral. But so that's why I just came here. Even just hitting it with neutral body slam or resisted body slams and resisted by shots, like everything here is still gonna add up pretty quickly. And hopefully it takes it low enough that I can just can I get to a move? I can get to another move, which is great. Hopefully it takes it out. If not, I'm probably gonna have to shield up a rock type throw, but it does take it out, which is great because now I gotta move. Yeah, I've got a shield advantage and resisted counters not gonna happen for them. Seal, I looked through my, I guess in the Dugong Community Day or Go Battle Day, I powered up all my good IV seals. I do not have anything below 500 CP right now for seal. I would definitely use a seal if I could. I think I'm just gonna stay in this matchup. Can I get to an, yeah, it's one of these where you like, it's kind of like you lose the one shield here, or you take it with a shield down, which is not terrible because again, Onyx comes in. Onyx does not resist. You're not steel. I would have thought so too because I've called it steel before, but no, it is a rock ground, so you don't resist these charms. So that's adding up. Now I got my wooper lined on it, and here we go. Ghost. Look at those resisted counters. I'm gonna probably let one go through. I want to see how much it does. This is how I usually play. Like, how much does it do? So it still does an okay amount. So two plus the counters are gonna take me out. And that's the problem with why not. If you don't have like a pure counter, like a pure like I'm resisting these counters, but between these counters and these mirror coats, I'm still gonna be taken out here if I don't shield. So what I think I'm gonna try and do is grab the second shield because I got such a good matchup there. Like the Wooper can is the Onyx is gonna have no play here, and I just need to do some chip damage here. And I'm doing decent enough chip damage. They try to catch, and that's not gonna happen. Get this off. In this matchup, Shadow Wooper, super effective Mud Bomb. Still, like not even half. Onyx was way taker than I expected. This move is not going to take me out, so I will get to another move to take them out, or at least put them super low that I can mudshot Ember down here. Maybe hit some bubbles once in a while, but not, doesn't matter in the ending. Uh, this is, if I remember, this is what I lost because it was uh, just, I'm thinking Shadow, super good. I can just outspam, I can just take it to shield in the one shield and just take it down. And I don't know if it's just a good timing on their part or just such a slow. I now have to double shield if I want to keep this, or do I let it go? So I can survive, but the damage is done. I'm not going to get to a move. They bubble me down. I do a lot of damage, but I can't bring my fire onto this. So I'm going to have to come in here. It's loaded. I got to let this go probably. Icy Wind does a decent amount of damage. So the problem with this team is, and I think I'm going to probably try and modify. I like Spritzee. I liked using it. This Igglybuff, I was like, oh, I guess you have a lick type move or something because these are doing super effective damage. That was annoying. And I am going to lose this matchup here because they have multiple moves here. I like Switch in the lead. You're going to be losing. Like I said, you can take Switch in most scenarios if you go down a shield. The problem with this team is it's too glassy in the back. So if you go down a shield and they have like two okay Pokemon in the back, you're probably going to lose the back line. So how I would modify this team is if you want to use a Charmer, you can do so with bulkier Pokemon in the back. I think I tried Why Not earlier today. I think I had problems with it because you run into certain things like, what was it? Seal and was it Ducklet? There's a couple of those just like very common meta Pokemon that you run into that you just don't have good matchups for with Why Not and Spritzee. So it's not that I wouldn't use it, but you need to cover it with like a third in the back if you're going to run that. And there's a lot of like bug poison out there. So if you're going to run that, you're kind of leaving yourself out to dry with a couple of those. So I don't know if I'd love that. I want to try Why Not. I've used it a couple times today already. I don't mine's not XL, so I don't love it, quite honestly. It's not bad though, but there's definitely a lot of people who are just purely hunting it. So I'm gonna go down here, we're in the one shield, and out comes a Shelmet. Love to see it. Body slams resisted. They can only go for the bug buzz or signal beam there. Oh, signal beam's resisted too. I guess ghost resist bug? I don't know. Anyways, ramp up, have a shield left, get the full farm down, hit the water, goodbye. So it has some play. It's just Ember Flame Charge is a little slow. Anyways, that's the video. I'll keep growing. Still hovering around the 2700. I gained a bit. Like I gained with this team to 2750. Tried Why Not combo today. Did not work. So I'm back down to like 2700-ish range. I will keep going. Hopefully I get something strong this weekend that I can showcase on Monday. And that is it. So thanks for watching. If you're new to this channel, I appreciate the sub button. Inching closer to 10,000 subscribers every day. So appreciate that. And I will see you guys in the next one.